So in today's video, I'm going to be testing some viral money making methods in Greenville, and all of the ones that I'm going to be showcasing in today's video have been made up by other YouTubers, and I'm going to see if they actually work. Anyways, before we get into today's video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe as we are on the road to 20.2k subscribers, so it would be greatly appreciated. And for those guys who like to join my Discord server, that is in the description below. For those guys who want to see all my future content and all Greenville's update information. But without any more talking, let's get straight into today's video. Alright, so the first YouTuber here is a guy called DRF Blocks, and his title is New Method, How to Get Rich Fast in Roblox Greenville, 100k plus an hour. So I'm very interested to see if this actually works. Personally, I haven't done any grinding methods myself in a long time, so I actually have no clue. Anyways, let's see what he has to say.
Active job, and here's how we're in settings.
Okay,
click
so
vehicle,
settings for some reason.
then copy down the settings that I have on screen. This will make driving back and forth.
Alright, hold on, let me copy down this guy's settings real quick. I am not too sure why he is making us copy his settings, but it looks like he just turned off AEB and he has auto start vehicle on. Yeah, I think that's literally it. And I mean, none of that stuff should really affect anything in the grand scheme of things, so I'm just gonna keep mine how it is. And it also looks like he wants us to become a roadmap dealership worker, so let's actually do that right here. I have heard in the past that this job does pay very well, so let's also reset over to the dealership so then we don't have to drive all the way there.
From the job menu, drive over to the nearest yellow dotted NPC and take out snipping tool.
Alright, let's see what he has to say now.
Now once you're out, you're going to want to take out your snipping tool. You'll have it here, then you'll click new.
Alright.
Just copy over.
I think this actually makes a lot of sense.
No,
Oh, that's actually super
what they
smart. I can't
asked
even
for.
lie. Alright, let's skip ahead here and see if he has anything else to say.
Doing that.
Alright, so I pretty much looked through the entire video, and for the most part, he was literally just talking about grinding out the dealership job. Now, before I do get into actually trying out this method, in the title it says 100k plus an hour, but at the start of the video, as you guys can see, he has 76k right here. And then by the end, pretty much, he has only around 150k, which, don't get me wrong, is a huge increase. But, you know, I do want to be very specific with the numbers here, and that is only about 70k. But I mean, hey, who knows? You know, 70k in an hour is still pretty good, so. But very interestingly, he did also actually buy $112,000 for whatever reason, so. Anyways, here we are at the dealership, as you guys can see here for my first shift at my job. So yeah, he says that we have to go over to one of the yellow people over here, which this guy seems to be the only dealership customer at the moment. Don't know what that's about, but anyways, let's pull up. Let's see what he wants. Okay, so let's get out our snipping tool right here and just have a quick snip of this. And I'm just gonna save that to my second monitor so then I can see that on me. All right, it says bring this customer into the dealership and remember the car specifications. All right, let's do that. Honestly, I have no doubt that if you did grind this enough in a single hour, you could probably make roughly 100k, but I feel like it would be such a huge grind. Where do I actually go? I low-key didn't pay attention to that part of the video. Oh wait, here. Okay, here we go. This makes sense. All right, so the model is a bullhorn location. The trim is the crossroad. That's literally the only trim option I have, by the way. It's pretty weird. The color, let's see right here. It is the blue streak pearl coat, and the rims are the crossroad rims because that's all they can be. Let's see, and okay, $950 for that. All right, let's go again. Let's see if we find any other yellow people. Oh, here's a guy right here. Wait, is that the same guy? Or is this like a totally new customer? I think this is a new customer. All right, let's try out this guy. Looks like he wants this Dodge minivan right here. Interesting choice, my friend, but hey, whatever you want, man. But yeah, like, I mean, considering that we literally made almost $1,000 from that single one alone, means that if you do that 100 times, which I feel like is actually very possible in a single hour, you can actually probably make 100k an hour. So, I mean, I was going to call that guy out at first, but I mean, I changed my mind, I guess. Anyways, right here, the name is the Bullhorn Convoy. Trim is the SXT. The color here is the Inferno Red Pearl Coat, and the rims is the base rims right here. Okay, let's offer him that, and that's another $950. All right, so based on this guy's grinding method, as I did state before, if you did this 100 times roughly in an hour, then yes, you would actually make $100,000. However, it really depends how fast you are with this. I feel like more realistically, you'll probably see yourself making around 50k an hour, since, you know, most people aren't really as fast as that. But I mean, regardless, still a pretty solid grinding method, and you know, it's a pretty simple and straightforward one too. There's nothing really wrong with it. So yeah, huge shout out to that guy. But anyways, let's move on to the next grinding method. Alright, so next up we have a video by this guy right here, which is called How to Get Rich Fast in Roblox Greenville with these two methods. And the thumbnail right here is I don't know how I feel about this, dude. I mean, it is a bit of an interesting take saying that you'll get 50 million when you yourself only have 26k, but hey, let's watch it anyways. Okay, so he says that the first method is driving, which I mean, I guess we do all know this. He is going 55 miles per hour as well, which is actually the recommended speed set by the devs to make the most amount of money. And method 2 here is a bit of a longer one, and I think this one also includes the roadmap. Yeah, so his second method is also the roadmap dealership by the looks of it. So yeah, this seems to be a very popular job when it comes to grinding. I honestly didn't even realize myself how good of a grinding method that this actually was. Now, of course, since we have already tested out the roadmap dealership job, I am going to test out the driving method that this guy did show off. And I do know that this is actually a legitimate method. However, I do still want to see how much I make roughly from it. So let's just get ourselves onto the main road right here, and then on our cruise control, let's just set it over to 55 right here, which is also the speed limit for most of the road as well, so this should be pretty solid. And let's just wait until we get our first paycheck for driving right here. Can't lie, it is taking a while. We've driven pretty far here from where the dealership was, and I've still got no money. And okay, we just got paid $747 for driving 0.87 miles. That is not too bad. I guess that is a pretty similar amount of money to the roadmap dealership job. However, I don't know which one would be quicker per se. I'm gonna keep driving until the next paycheck I get from this, because the roadmap dealership took me maybe around like 2 minutes per person. So if I make this much money in less than 2 minutes, then this could actually be the go-to method. But we're gonna have to see here. Alright, I'm now at the Cenex gas station, and I still haven't received my second payment yet, so it's looking a bit worrisome. Sooner than later, I'm probably gonna reach the end of the map, and I might still not get paid, so who knows. Oh, okay, there we go. We just got $749 right there for driving 0.92 miles. So yeah, the amount of miles that you get paid for does seem to be a bit varied. I don't exactly know how the system 100% works, but I mean, it seems to be pretty solid on like $750-ish every like 0.8 to 0.9 miles, roughly at least. And it usually, I'd say, takes around like a minute and 30 seconds between each payment. So honestly, I feel like the roadmap job is a bit more efficient in regards to making a lot more money faster, especially since, you know, you can speedrun that a lot better than this. But let me know what your guys' favorite one out of those two are. Anyways, big shout out to this guy. Let's move on to the next person. All right, next up we have a bit of a sort of against the rules grinding method right here by a guy called Blackberry. This one's called Improved: How to Make Millions AFK in Greenville 2024. And in the thumbnail, yeah, it's looking pretty weird. For those guys who don't know why I'm acting super suspicious about this, it is because AFK grinding is against the rules in Greenville, and it can actually get you banned from the game entirely, so you really have to watch out. Personally, I do not condone AFK grinding whatsoever, although my personal take on it is that I do think it should definitely, you know, not be against the rules. But I mean, hey, rules are rules. If you want to risk getting banned, then go ahead and follow this method. Otherwise, let's just check it out regardless and see what this guy did. Okay, let's have a little look right here. So this guy's actually downloading Tiny Task, which is actually a software that sort of allows you to make like macros and whatnot, and like keyboard and mouse loops and stuff. And this is actually a software that a lot of Southwest Florida players use to AFK grind, since in Southwest Florida, AFK grinding is not against the rules. And I think he's actually going to use it for the same purpose that Southwest Florida does, apart from the fact that, hold on, it looks like he's actually like recording a specific path that he's driving in. Oh wait, this is actually super smart. Okay, I know I shouldn't be condoning this whatsoever, but this is actually a super smart grinding method. So this guy's actually going working at the bulk food store, as you know, it is completely automated more or less, I'm pretty sure, and he has an actual macro recording his keys and stuff when he's like bagging the items and whatnot, as you guys can see right there. And then he's putting in the amounts and whatnot. I have to say though, there is a bit of a problem here, because you know, there are different amount of items that spawn each time, and also the amount of change that you have to put in is different every time as well. So overall, this is probably the worst grinding method I've seen yet, actually. It seemed like it was going well at first, but then it just went to trash at the end. So either way, regardless, even if it was good, once again, you can easily get banned from doing this, especially if the devs catch you doing it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys enjoy it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, as we're on the road to 20.3k subscribers now. So thank you guys so much. Would be greatly appreciated as always. And for those guys who would like to join my Discord server, that is in the description below. For those guys who want to step to more feature content and all the Greenville's update information. But anyways, let me know what you thought about these grinding methods in the comments below, and if you use any of them yourself, or if you guys know any better grinding methods that I may have not shown off today. I definitely think there were some pretty interesting ones here that I don't really think would work that well, but there were also some that I think would work amazing and not even I knew about myself. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.